Well, to know, you see, people that just want to do things, not understanding what the things are. So the first question is, what is serotonin? What is dopamine? Right? Serotonin is a feel-good hormone. Dopamine is like, is if you touch this and it feels good, right? And you like that feeling. The reason you like that feeling is because the sensation of the hood makes your cells in your brain, called the substantia nigra, right, create that particular biochemical called a hormone, dopamine, that gives you that pleasant feeling. Oh, I love that hood. So you feel good, right? So serotonin, dopamine, and also you have oxytocin. These are the three hormones that are responsible for putting you in this type of good state of being, perfect peace and bliss, right? So when you're happy, you feel good, you feel contented, you feel like satisfied, you feel that you are in a good place. If you extract blood from your bloodstream, what you're going to find is serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. So these biochemicals that actually correspond to that emotional state. So you have to understand that the physical structure, though it is a physical structure, you are physical, you have blood, you have teeth, you have bones, you have skin, you have hair, right? Emotion, which is the other aspect of you, is your emotional self. So if I tell you touch love or touch anger or touch hate or touch betrayal, you cannot really touch certain type of aspects of yourself. But what your brain does, because your brain is basically that, that manufacturer, that converts that emotional energy. So you see something outside there and you like it, it makes you feel good, then your physical structure has to respond in that manner. So what your brain does now, so your emotional aspect, right, which is different, you see it emotionally, you see, oh wow, that's a beautiful thing. Then your brain have to make you feel good. So your brain then begins to say, okay, all right, and produce serotonin. Okay, all right, produce some oxytocin, produce dopamine, just so that your physical structure can feel that sensation of happiness and love and contentment. So the first step into boosting these things there is to be at that space whereby 80% of your thoughts are supposed to be positive and uplifting thoughts, right? So your thoughts, what you think, is what makes your brain produce it. Now, alternatively, if it is that you have depression or you bipolar or you have Parkinson's disease or you have any of these conditions, then you might take L-Dopa, which is a synthetic form of dopamine, or you might go and take Prozac because you want to boost up your serotonin because you're depressed, right? But if you understand how to control your thoughts, you could naturally boost it up just through mind work. Then you have herbs like the cocoa, like real cocoa. Cocoa boost up your serotonin. That's why people love chocolate. It makes you feel good. So you eat some cocoa, it contains the precursor tryptophan, and boop, you have serotonin. Then you have vervine, contains lots of dopamine. Cow itch, the seed of cow itch contains dopamine. The reason why stinging nettle would sting is because of the dopamine, of the serotonin that it actually secretes, right? So you also have plenty of different, your ganja, all these things regulates the endocrine system. So it is very important that you focus firstly on your emotional state, right? And then from that emotional state, then you go on to the eating and drinking, the physical things that you could do to uplift these chemicals within your bloodstream.